Today we're gonna do it in fisheye because honestly I need a longer XLR splitter to 1/4-inch cable. That's what goes out of the Tascam Model 12 and into this camera. We're gonna do a little bit with the Roland P-6. I'm gonna use my 2 Notes Revolt tube preamp to go into that and sample. And we're bringing it all together with the Tascam Model 12. Now I can't zoom because I'm using this fisheye lens and I just got a static fisheye lens, but let me go through the signal chain a bit. So I'm going to be going out of my Les Paul into the 2 Notes Revolt, out of the 2 Notes Revolt and into the P6. We're going to sample. Everything is going into the Tascam Model 12. I'm also speaking into that, so that allows me to cut back on the background noise as I live in an apartment. Obviously, some of it's still going to get through. What are you going to do? Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of fun. Haven't made a video in a while. I've been busy. I had a gig on Tuesday night that went very well. Been rehearsing for that and just living life. But let's make some music. Okay, so got my guitar. Let's get a good sound. So I am on the clean channel, which is modeled after a Fender Bassman. If you know anything about the 2 Notes Revolt, got the volume all the way up. Now when I click this the second time, you see the tube lit up. That's activating the boost. Turning up the boost knob so I can get some gain. Let's turn the boost down a little bit. Turn the gain up here. Turn down the volume. Now I'm back. Now I'm up on the neck pickup. I was on the bridge. I've got neck pickup all the way up, and I got the tone down to like 6.5. I like that. So I am on bank B on the P6. And I don't want these 2 samples. I'm never going to use 5 and 6, so I'm going to delete them. So hit delete, hit 5, hit delete. And now it's empty. So I'm going to hit sampling while I'm on 5. We are going to go up here and we want a mono sample. We're going to go to start point, turn it to free. This is at -12. That's good for me. And I forgot what this last one even does. I shouldn't have been messing with it. Okay, that sounds good to me. Let's hit the lo-fi. I like my samples crunchy. I'm going to take it all the way down to that 11. All right, so hit that. Let me hit 5. All right, I wasn't happy with the beginning of that, but I still want to hear it, so. Yep, that's crap. So delete, 5, delete. It's done. We're on 5. We're going to hit sampling. Or actually, before we hit sampling, I'm going to hit play. That way I get the count. Sampling, 5, sample. All right, it's going to normalize, and let's hear it. Now that there is nice and crunchy, and that's exactly how I wanted it to sound. I like that, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Now we're done with that. We can push it to the side, and I'll bring this guy front and center. So we have a kick, a snare. Sounds like a sample of an actual analog hi-hat, but I'm not sure. We have this bass. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is hit shift, hit last, turn this up to 32. That's 2 bars. This will be a 2-bar affair. Now I'm gonna hit exit. I already have the metronome on, which I did by pressing these 2 at the same time. All right, that's our proper length. And I'm just gonna, record in that guitar part. Pretty simple, record. There we go. Turn off record so I can hear it. Cool. I'm not gonna do the drums first. I'm gonna do the bass first, so I hit the sample it's on, hit keyboard. Okay, I got it. Might be a little loud, I don't know. Let's try it. Here we go. so I'm gonna delete it. I'm going to hit the pad, shift, pattern clear, pad, enter. Nope. Yo, wait a minute. What's going on? I'm on 4, shift, clear the pad, and enter. Ah, second time was the charm, I guess, so I gotta do it again. Here we go. I can live with that. Now we got to do some drums. So all right, I'm just gonna double the bass with the drum. So gonna have to figure out a snare. It'll be interesting. Let's see if it works. I'll take it. And here we go. Let's see if it recorded in that volume and automation or not. All right. So you know what time it is. Now we are going to put some we're going to affect and automate these samples and come up with something cool. So let's start with the guitar, because I'm a guitar man. And so I got it on auto pan. I'll take that. Now we're gonna do the delay. So reverb now. All right, I like the reverb and delay on that, so we're cool. I don't use it on the bass. We will do it on the hi-hat though. So let's start with a reverb, or no, we'll start with the delay. Enter. Just a little bit on this. Cool. And let's do the reverb. All right. I'm gonna turn the reverb down on this one, but I do want a little bit of delay, make it funky. All right, I'm gonna try to record some automation into the snare with the delay. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try just because the throw on this thing is so much, but let's try it. Let's see how it sounds. Exit, exit. That bass is so loud, but I like it. Right, I like that. Let's play around. Let's do some mutes. Let's do some effecting. I'm curious. I don't know if I can mute all of these. Let's see. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to come in with just the guitar. Let's see. All right, that's a weird one. Didn't come back on. Let's see if it plays now. So, fun stuff, right? By the way, this is what I was playing. Just real simple double stop stuff, fun stuff. I love double stops, but that was really fun. And I love being able to just automate and everything on the fly. So I haven't gotten too deep into the P6, but the reason is I've just been super busy. And so I'm just trying to focus on what I know how to do and what I like so far. But yeah, this thing is sick, especially when you pair it with a guitar. I mean, also when pairing it up with this guy right here, I mean, you just kind of can't go wrong. I'm loving it. I think even though I have the MPC One Plus, this is a great addition. I know that compared to what you could do as far as the punch-in effects on the Teenage Engineering Medieval, this is pretty limited. I'm pretty much only using delay. I have the MFX here. You have a bunch of effects you can select from, and I'm just using the cassette emulation because I like it. I also like the scatter. The pitch is a little weird because the throw on the knobs, it does so much so quickly. So at least for me, it's not very usable. But to be honest, I don't have the most experience with like DJ effects because that's not the type of musician that I am. I do use the filter a little bit, but again, the filter is kind of wacky for me too. I've only really used filter effects a little bit, like on synths and stuff. So I'm a noob where it comes to that, but I really digging this thing. And plus, like, look, it's tiny. I could take this with me in the car, which I have, and just bang something out. I can also, you know, just be in bed and just hammering stuff out on this. It's pretty cool. Whereas with my MPC One Plus, that's if I want to get serious. And I have enough of an understanding of it now that I can just kick it on and make something real quick. Where it took me more time, because I haven't put anywhere near as much time in with this P6 as I did with the Medieval right away, because I just had more time on my hands at that point. But I'm already up and running, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm doing better with this with the same amount of hours. Like, I don't think I've put in 6 or 7 hours with this yet. I probably put in 3 or 4 hours with this in total. And you can probably see, because there's a big lapse in time between me uploading these videos. Like, I think I uploaded the last one 6 days ago, almost a week ago. And I haven't touched it since because I've just been too busy. But in spite of my lack of time, I've been able to create well with this. I also think that using preamps with it is amazing, and being able to use preamps with it. Technically, you could use one with the Teenage Engineering products, but you have to figure out a hack to hold down that sampling button. And this thing set the threshold to -12, set the sample length to free, turn on the metronome so that I can play in time. And then, yeah, I'm off and running. It's almost like a mini MPC One Plus if you think about it. And then the other thing that I'm going to experiment with more, like the next time I do a guitar-based thing, I'm going to chop it up more like I did the first time I did a guitar track. But the other thing I want to show you guys is using this and all the synths that I have on my iPad. So I think the next video I'll sample the stuff I have on my iPad. I'll try to make a simple drum pattern. So maybe I'll have 3 drums and 3 synthesizers, and then I can do some crazy automation, and I can print the effects to the samples, because all of the iPad synthesizers that I have pretty robust effect sections. But I just love this thing, and every time I sit down with it, I get happy, and I love it more. And I love that I can read everything, you know, on it very easily. And now that I know how to access the menu, and now that I know how to use this, I mean, I haven't been messing with the envelope or the filter or anything on the samples, but I can do that next time. Let me know in the comments if you want me to. But I know how to mess with the delay and the reverb and, you know, all that stuff. I mean, there's more I can do with this, but where I am right now with it, I'd be completely happy just doing that, because this is just me sitting down having fun and making music. I'm gonna probably leave this video completely unedited because, yeah, this is 26 and a half minutes, and that's including the time of me talking. So that should give you an idea of the ease of use of this thing. I know online, I'm gonna save it real quick, so I'm gonna hit shift and I'm gonna hit right, all, hit enter, and now it's done. Now I saved my project. Yeah, saw some people kind of talking down on this thing online. And I mean, whatever floats your boat, to be honest. Like, if it doesn't speak to you, it doesn't speak to you. Like, obviously, the Medieval didn't speak to me. The 1010 Music Black Box didn't really speak to me. The Digitact really didn't speak to me. I really didn't like it. But I love this. It's cheap. It's easy. I don't have any complaints about the amount of samples or anything, especially once I start using that hack of putting 6 samples that are equal length onto one pad and just playing the drums in that way. Like, I can't wait to do that. There's just a lot that I can do with this to have fun, and it's relatively easy to get into. Might have something to do with the name convention. I still might invest in a Teenage Engineering KO2 just so I can see if I have a different experience with it if everything is written in plain English. But yeah, Roland AIRA P-6 is amazing. If you can find one, you should get one. I wholly recommend it. I had fun making that little weird beat that I made right now. I'm gonna jump off because I gotta do some skateboarding and make some skateboarding content. But thank you for watching. Check in the description and listen to my music. Yeah, if you guys would please go stream my music. Trying to do more with that. I got songs I need to release. It's just, you get so busy in life, and like, music is my hobby, but it takes a lot of time because I'm also playing live shows and stuff. And yeah, got a lot of skateboarding to do. Been filming, coming out with a video, and I'm gonna use some of my music in that video. So stay tuned for that if you're a skateboarding fan as well as a nerdy music fan. And yeah, thank you guys who watched this. Peace.